Hello and welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today's video is going to be how to get back on track after, let's call it, a YOLO weekend. I had an amazing weekend back home visiting my parents with Ross, so I'll talk a little bit about that. I'll give you some tips on how to stay on track when you are, on holiday or visiting parents and family, when you're going to be surrounded by food. And then also how to pick yourself back up after you have fallen off track in the weekend. Ross and I are heading off to the supermarket, so I'll show you our grocery haul. I'll show you a little bit of what I'm eating today, and we will just have that chit chat. So I hope that you enjoy this video, and as always, if you do, please remember to like, comment, subscribe, and smile. This morning I went to the gym and I trained legs. It was a killer session using all the fuel from the weekend to push me through it. I'm getting stronger. I'm feeling much more confident in my own skin. And I guess for this week, my goal is to really hit 7 out of 7 days for my macros, my steps, my water. It's the first week in which we are not away for the weekend, so there's no excuses. I'm just going to really try and nail this, I guess, reverse diet period in which I'm not competing. I have no photo shoots, no fitness expos. It's the perfect time for me to really focus on getting strong in the gym and switching my goals, I guess, from the aesthetic type competing goals to more strength-based goals. So I will show you my grocery haul when we get back from the supermarket. Back from the supermarket, and I have a full grocery haul, so I'll show you what we got. We got a few little treats. Starting with the frozens, we got some cauliflower rice, mixed vegetables, strawberries, which I absolutely love as a dessert, some different types of apples, Brussels sprouts, mushrooms, a whole lot of mushrooms. I've been loving them recently. Crumpets for Ross, Nutri-Grain, Wheat Bix, Fiber One bars, coffee for Ross. I'm still going strong at 1 whole month of no caffeine. I also thought I would get some spreadable fruit, so instead of a jam, it's just raspberry, so I have that on my rice cakes this week. Bolognese sauce to have with my mince. Pumpkin, Ross got chili con carne to have with his mince, as well as some Mexican style tomatoes. And I got some light coconut cream. This is a reduced fat one I've been loving for my Thai green curry. Ross has a monster pre-workout on the weekend. We got some egg whites, protein plus milk. Beef, we like to get the 5% fat one, so we each get a pack of that each week. And then I bought some chicken for my Thai green curry, as well as a little bit extra just for protein throughout the week. And then over here, it's the treat station. So I got some Kit Kats. And the funny thing is, I could have got 2 Fiber One bars, but these have the exact same amount of calories per serving. So you know what, I thought I'd get 1 pack of Fiber One bars, 1 pack of Kit Kats, put these in the freezer so that they're there. If the cravings hit this week, I can fit one into my macros. And then over here I have some macro-friendly desserts. I've got some vanilla bean custard and strawberry and raspberry jellies to have throughout the week. So that is our full grocery haul. We already have quite a few things in the fridge and freezer as well. I have to head out to physio in 10 minutes, so I'm just going to have some Nutri-Grain quickly before I head out, and then when I come back I'll have my egg whites for my protein. So this is my post-workout meal, and it's now almost 10:30. 50 grams of Nutri-Grain and some vanilla almond milk. Actually, before I head out, I am also going to have a naked beef meal prep as well. Okay, today has been a whirlwind of a day. I had legs in the morning. I then went to physio, had to do squad plans and emails all day. It's now 3:30, so I didn't actually get to film a lot of what I ate today, but I did want to show you my Thai green curry. I'm going to be trying a little different recipe today, inspired after going home to see my mum. So I've got some coconut cream. I've got some chicken, some Thai green curry paste my mum gave me, and some frozen veggies. Super simple, 4 ingredients, that's all you need. So I'll show you how to do that now. Okay, so I have weighed out my chicken. I have 500 grams. I'm just going to chop it up into some small pieces. I'll make sure I take off any of the fat as well. I've got the coconut milk nice and boiled. I'm going to put in 100 grams of Thai curry paste. So as it's boiling, stirring in the Thai green curry paste. So I want it nice and smooth, it smells so strong, and then I'm going to add in my diced chicken. It smells so good. While my chicken is simmering behind me, I thought I would have a little chit chat about how I stay on track when I'm visiting Ross's family or my own family for the weekend. So it really depends on your goals. If your goal is fat loss, the primary thing you need to focus on is nutrition, your caloric intake across a whole week. So you need to be in a deficit if you want to lose weight. However, right now my goal is maintenance, but this means that I don't want to be going too crazy in the weekends because it will cause me to gain more fat than I want to during this lean gains phase. So when thinking of what to do when you are heading home to see your parents or family, you know you're going to be around food, what I like to do is make sure that I prioritize protein. So I make sure that I'm sticking to key habits like hitting my protein, keeping my water intake up, I get my steps in, and I also try to save calories around the meals that I'll be having with family. So if I know that I'm not going to be having a breakfast with my mom or my dad, I make sure that maybe I skip breakfast, but I save calories for lunch and dinner with my family. I also make sure that when I'm having those meals, I portion control. So if we had, say, a Thai green curry with my mum on Friday night, which we did, I made sure that I didn't go too crazy on the rice. I can have rice anytime, but I can't have my mum's curry anytime. So it's all about really controlling my portions. It's enjoying the foods that I can't get all the time, and then just being aware of the calories that I'm putting into my body. Another thing I like to do is making sure that I don't actually just eat the foods that I could have anytime. So I didn't have oats for breakfast. I did skip my breakfast to make sure that I could enjoy the foods that my mum was cooking for me. So on the Friday we had a full Thai dinner, and then on the Saturday we had an English roast with Yorkshire puddings, which I never have. I never have roast beef at home. I never have Yorkshire puddings. So I made sure that I enjoyed them. And the most important thing about the whole weekend is that I didn't have any guilt around food. I think that life is far too short to have guilt around food. And if you're going to enjoy something, make sure that you're actually present and you enjoy it instead of kind of eating it and feeling guilty while you're eating it. So it also depends on how often you're going to be around family and how often you're having these events, because you know what, me going home twice a year is not going to set me back on my goals. But if I was going home every single weekend and eating all my mum's yummy food, then of course it's going to set me back on my goals. So the key things there are really just hitting your key habits when you're away, making sure you're mindful with your food, and making sure that you are aware of your total caloric intake for the week. So if you know you're going away on the weekend, maybe you decide to have a slightly lower day the day before or the 2 days before you go away, just to give yourself that little bit of extra kind of freedom around food in the weekend. So I really wanted to talk about that. And you know what, sometimes we fall off track. I personally stuck to it on the Friday, but by the Saturday, my second day at home with my parents, I just wanted to enjoy it. I fully embraced it, and safe to say I ate all the Yorkshire puddings and all the roast beef, and it was delicious. I also ended up having a dessert as well, as my mum and I made bread and butter pudding. So again, something I don't usually have. And you know what, sometimes we do fall off track. I personally ended up falling off track the second day at home with my parents. I just wanted to enjoy it, and I did, and I have no guilt. And then straight away today I got back on track. So you know what, life happens. The most important thing is that you don't give up, you get back on track with your next meal, and you keep going. So as of today, I am home in Auckland for a full 7 days. I will be ticking off my key habits like steps, water intake, macros. I'm meal prepping my chicken now for the week. And then I'm also just going to make sure that I give my workout sessions my best effort and just keep going. You know what, life happens. So yeah, that's kind of my chit chat. I just wanted to get that out there. If you did fall off track in the weekend, don't stress about it. Pick yourself up and move on. Let's see how the curry's going. Okay, so it's just sitting here to simmer. It looks like the chicken's cooking, and I will add the vegetables in a few minutes. Once my meal prep is cooked, what I'll do is weigh the total volume of it, and then I'll split it up into how many meals I want. So for this curry in particular, I'm having 4 meals, which comes to 125 grams of chicken per meal. So I've done that. I put it into one kind of Tupperware, and then what I'll do is split it up throughout the week for 295 grams when I'm ready to have it. So you can see me here portioning it out, and for dinner I'm actually having it. So I put it into a bowl for later on, and then I'll put the rest of it in the fridge for the rest of the week. So this is just how I like to do it, but if you know, had to get your meals ready for work, you could pair it with some rice, meal prep that, and keep it in Tupperware in the fridge or the freezer ready to go if you are someone that's really busy and doesn't have time to cook. No excuses. Healthy meals can be really easy, quick, simple, and delicious. So that kind of wraps up today's YouTube video. A little bit of a random one, but I hope you enjoyed it. Please let me know in the comments below what you want more of on this channel. I'm happy to do more kind of full days of eating, grocery hauls, workouts. I am here to create content for you, so I'd love to hear from you. And as always, if you did enjoy this video, please remember to like, comment, subscribe, and smile.